Yo, what's good, guys? Okay, then, so here is today's London Open video update for you. It's a little bit late, but price action seems to be doing quite a few interesting things. We've just come out of the actual UK brink session, and we can see that they have manipulated the range and initiated a couple of stop hunts down to the bottom side right here, and then we came to the upside, came and recovered this previous wick right here, and we are now in this interesting range. Now in Asia last night, ladies and gentlemen, coming into the Asian close, they actually came down and recovered this wick right here, which is good news for us. All right, now we are currently in this, what appears to be, it looks like a breakdown of this range to see price come all the way down. All right, the question is, why have they delayed coming down to this point in the chart? What's actively happening? Is this the area where the market makers have trapped retail traders to believe that now is the time to go short? This is what in principle we are waiting for. Looking on the 1 hour time frame, you can see it's quite evident that the pattern itself is coming straight into the 50 EMA. So today is a test of the 50, because when we look at the pattern itself, the W formation, we anticipate a retrace, and it's in this retrace area that we anticipate movement away from it. So in this area here, we are looking for the pattern to complete. So we've got the rise, the retrace, and now we're anticipating the continuation. That's on the principle that they do decide to go and move higher from this point. All right, there still is room for them to actually bring price down low, and they can even come and tap this green vector candle right here. So these are the points in the chart that you must be very aware of. Okay, speculation across the board states that they are trying to ban Russians from obtaining any cryptocurrency. What happens to the existing cryptocurrency that they've already received? What's the story there? I don't understand what the problem is, but that's all to do with politics. I don't want to get involved into it, but ultimately we need to see what price's response is to that issue. Okay? Now, coming into the New York session today, you must be aware that we do have news announcements that might be having an impact on price. You can see we've got the ISM services coming out today, and we also have Fed Chair Powell speaking again. All right, but we then also have the non-farm payrolls tomorrow, which can also, the impact of that might actually lead price to just stay in this range today. I do believe that once these news announcements are out the way, price action is going to do its thing. If you go back to the start of February, so go and watch the streams from the 1st of February going into Friday, watch what happens in that area, what Bitcoin was doing once all the news articles had been released. Then we saw Bitcoin take its course and move away from the range. So it's good to get yourself familiar with that sort of situation. Looking at other things across the board, we've got gold. Gold seems to be holding in this range right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are anticipating that if news is going to be negative, gold is likely to move higher. However, we've got this resistance right here. Now, if traders are feeling fearful, they're going to run to gold. If not, they're going to take their money out of gold and put it into riskier assets. Okay? And that could be looking like dollar yen, we could see pound, or we could get involved in crude. You know, people will start to invest in riskier assets. With that being said, you can see that crude is pulling back now. So people are taking their money out of commodities. They're probably anticipating that things are sort of okay for the time being. And whatever issues that we do have regards to rate hikes, we'll get to that point when we need to worry about it. Okay, the S&P 500 has shown that it seems to be doing very well holding in this range. We might get ourselves a positive open in the S&P 500, which will likely affect the government bonds, which look like they're coming to the upside, which implies that traders are feeling optimistic and they are not favoring giving the money to the government for safety. So as long as it's rising, tells us that traders are seeking to be risky. They want to put it into risky assets. Okay. Looking at the market cap for USDT, let's just go to the dominance chart. We can see that we do look like we're basing out in this area here. Could there be the assumption that they're likely to bring it back up into this zone? Who knows? That's all going to be based on what Bitcoin does, because the difference between Bitcoin now and what the USDT is doing is Bitcoin's a little bit more volatile and it's moving in a certain direction, but USDT is not really showing me the commitment to move higher. So people are humming and ahhing as to where, what to do. Should they put their money into USDT and wait for Bitcoin to resume its traction and its trend to whatever direction it is? Or Why are they just waiting around? What could be the reason that USDT is not really showing the disparity between Bitcoin and USDT? Because Bitcoin's pulling back, all right? And you can see that it's trading lower. It's rejected its daily open, all right? So what's the delay? I believe that by the end of this week, coming to the close of Friday, we should have some interesting behavior in the charts, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, we are anticipating this break away from the range. Now, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, we have had price move away from the psychological ranges. Usually, when they move away from the ranges at speed at the start of the week, there's a good chance that they're likely to bring price back into those ranges to recover these imbalances in the chart. We made that assumption last time regarding price action in this area, and they took a little while getting back towards it. Okay? So is that going to be the case right here? Will Bitcoin hold this range? Now, today might be a little bit quiet because of the news play, so don't force yourself to place trades, ladies and gentlemen. You don't always have to place trades, okay? On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to keep this video short and sweet. Mad love and respect. Be sure to like and subscribe because I will be going live again today in the New York session at 2 p.m. GMT. Mad love to you guys. Take care of yourselves. Peace.